Dear students, I welcome all of you in the another session of transportation engineering. In our last session, we have learnt about what is the basic difference between heterogeneous traffic, slow moving traffic, what is called as fast moving traffic, and what are the criteria of provision of super elevation whenever we are discussing about slow moving traffic and fast moving traffic. Now in this session, I will discuss about the designing of super elevation, that how you can nurture your mindset about the designing steps of super elevation and the examples of super elevation we are going to cover in this particular session. So stay attentive. This is one of the most important as well as interesting topics and you will not regret having attention in this particular segment. I welcome all of you once again. This is segment number 2, highway transportation. We have been discussing about highway geometric design. So let us discuss about steps for designing of super elevation. See, first of all, we have learned in the last session that whenever we are discussing about the mixed traffic condition, at that time we need to ignore the lateral friction, means we will not consider the value of f and we will consider the speed as 75% of design speed. The first thing is about the super elevation for the 75% of design speed. Means if this is the basic equation E plus F equals to V square by GR or E plus F is equal to V square by 127 R. What we will do, we will ignore the value of F, we'll put 0.75 V instead of V. So it will be E is equal to 0.75 of V. You can put over here also, both are same, by GR. So ultimately it will be E is equal to V square by 225R. So this is the equation for mixed traffic condition. This is the super elevation for 75% design speed. Now I have already explained in detail that if we are discussing about the plain terrain, then the maximum amount of E that we should get should not be more than 0.07 value. So what we will do, in case of mixed traffic condition, we will put this equation E is equal to V square by 225R, and then we will see that what is the value that we are getting as E. If it is less than 0.07, less or equal to 0.07, then it is okay. But if it is more than 0.07, then it is not okay. This is okay, but this is not okay. So what we will do, we will switch towards our old equation, and which were our old equation? It was that E plus F equal to V square by GR or V square by 127R. Now we have the maximum value of E as 0.07. We should not get more than 0.07. So what we will do, we will put the value of E equals to 0.07. Then F as it is V square and GR. What we will do, we will have the value of V square, we will have the value of R, we will have the value of G, we will have E. What we will do, we will try to calculate the value of F. Now if the value of F, if it is less than 0.15, then it is okay. But if it is more than 0.15, then there are issues. It should not be more than 0.15. So now what we will do? So we will go for the allowable speed calculation. So what we have done till date, first we have calculated E is equal to V square by 225 R. And if the value of E is less than 0.07, then it is okay. If it is more than 0.07, what we have done, we have switched towards another equation, E plus F is equal to V square by 127 R or V square by GR. We have put the value of 0.7. We have calculated the value of F by putting the values of this V and R. This will be given. If the value of F comes less or equal to 0.15, then it is okay. But if it is more than 0.15, then it is not okay. So now what we will do, we'll put again E plus F is equal to V square by 127. R will put E as 0.07, will put F is equal to 0.15, and we will not consider the value given V over here. We will keep it as V square only. We will only consider the value of given value of R. So we have E, we have F, and we have R. And from this, we will calculate the value of V. That V is called as allowable speed. And this will be our final statement that this is the allowable speed. Means after calculating all these things, what we are trying to convey is that the speed that was given in the initial phase was not correct as far as the E and F criteria are concerned. So this is how we can design the super elevation. I am repeating this thing once again, stay focused, that what we have to do in order to design the super elevation. Then we are also going to calculate certain examples and numericals, but till that, stay focused. So, in our example statement, we will be given the value of V. We will be given the value of G. Value of R will also be given. And we will be told to calculate the value of super elevation or maximum super elevation, and mixed traffic condition would be there. Now, if mixed traffic condition would be there, the equation for super elevation is E is equal to V square by 225R. Now we'll calculate the value of V. We have the value of V, we'll put the value of V, we'll put the value of R, and we'll calculate the value of E. If this E comes less or equal to 0.07, then it is okay. If it is more than 0.07, then that is not okay. In such case, what we will do, we will switch towards our old equation, E plus F is equal to V square by 127R, or E plus F is equal to V square by GR. We'll put the value of E as 0.07. We don't have F. We have the value of V over here, so we'll put the value of V square. We have the value of R, and we'll calculate the value of F. If the value of F is less or equal to 0.15, then it is okay. If it is more than 0.15, then that is not okay. In such case, what we will do, we'll put again E plus F is equal to V square by 127R, or any of the equation. You can consider this equation also. We will put E as 0.07, F as 0.15, and we will not consider the given value of V. We will put it as V square only. We will not consider V. And 127 and R we have been given. And by putting these values, we have the value of R, we have the value of E, F. We will not consider the value of V over here. We will calculate V square, and then we will calculate V. That is called as the allowable speed. And this is how the designing of super elevation at this stage can be understood. So these are the steps of designing of super elevation. Now let us move towards the example section. So let us move towards the example section. We have understood how to design super elevation. So let us start with the designing of super elevation itself. So let us read the statement. What has been written over here is calculate super elevation for highway curve of 450-meter radius. So radius R is given and 125 kmph speed is given. There is mixed traffic conditions. See, observe the statement. These are the things that is given over here. So first of all, what we will do, we have been given mixed traffic conditions. So first of all, we will write the given data. Given data over here is R is equal to 450 meters and capital V is equal to 125 kmph. Mixed traffic condition is there. So first we will put this equation V square by 225R. See, whenever we are using this V square by 225R, we are not supposed to convert this V into meter per second. You can use the 125 kmph. So 125 whole square by 225 RS 450. Put the value and tell me what is the final value of E that we are getting over here. Tell me. It will be 0.154. Now, we know that the maximum allowable value for super elevation is less or equal to 0.07. This is more than that, so this will be not be okay. So now we will switch toward our old equation. We can use either this equation. We will check for the coefficient of friction. We can use either this equation, v square by 127r, or we can use E plus F is equal to v square by gr. See, let us learn one difference. If we are using this equation, then we need not to convert this capital V into small v. But if we are using this equation, then we have to convert this kmph into meter per second. For our convenience, we are using this equation so that we do not need to convert our value. So E will be 0.07. This will be F. V we have been already given. What is the value of V? Let us look. V is 125. 127. Calculate the value of F. Tell me what is the value of F that you are getting by putting this value. Okay, so we are getting 0.203. The value should not be more than 0.15, but here the value is more than that. So what we will do? We will go towards the coefficient of friction to allowable speed. So we'll put another once again this equation E plus F is equal to V square by 127 R. This will be 0.07. This will be 0.15. We will not calculate consider V as 125. We are going to calculate another V. This is 127 and R we have been given as 450. So the V square will be calculated and tell me what is the value that you are getting for the value of V square. Now through V square, tell me what is the value of V that you are getting. It should be 112.12. 112.12. Tell me if you are getting this value or not. It should be 112.12 and we have taken consider this value as kmph, so the unit will be kmph. So this is how we can calculate, we can design the super elevation. What we have done till date is, first of all, we have considered the equation of E is equal to V square by 225R. Then it was not less than 0.07. So we have switched towards E plus F is equal to V square by 127R. We can also choose V plus F is E plus F is equal to V square by GR. But if we are choosing V square by GR, then we have to convert kmph into meter per second. But if we are choosing V square by 127R, then we do not need to convert that value. Then we have checked for the coefficient of friction. Then we have checked for the allowable speed. So the speed we were given in the beginning was 125 kmph, and that we have calculated speed is 112. So see, this is where the error was occurring. So this is how you can calculate, you can design the super elevation. Now let us move towards the another example. So this is one of the basic examples that we need to understand. What is the statement that is written over here? Let us understand the statement first. What is the statement that is being written over here? A horizontal curve of 100-meter radius is given. So the value of R is 100. If the design speed of the vehicle is 50 kmph, capital V is 50 kmph, and the value of F is 0.15, we have to calculate three things. We have to calculate super elevation, we have to calculate the lateral friction coefficient if no super elevation is provided, and we have to calculate the equilibrium super elevation. So first of all, what we will do is we will calculate the basic super elevation. In last example, we have used the equation E plus F is equal to V square by 127, in which we were not supposed to convert the value of kmph to meter per second. So in this segment, we will use another equation. Let us calculate the super elevation. E plus F is equal to V square by GR. First of all, we have to convert the capital V into small v, so it will be small v is equal to 50 by 3.6. So it will be 13.88 meter per second. We have the value of F as 0.15. We have the value of G as 9.81. We have the value of R. So E is plus 0.15 equals to 30.88 whole square by 9.81 into 100. Put the value and tell me what you are getting as the value of super elevation. Tell me right now. It is coming as 0. Okay, I have calculated the value and I have got it as 0.0465. Now the permitted value is how much? 0.07. It is less than that, then that is okay. So we have calculated the super elevation. Now let us move towards the second segment, that stands for the lateral friction coefficient if E is equal to 0. We have the equation E plus F is equal to V square by GR. We'll put the value of E as 0. 0 plus F is equal to 13.88 whole square by G as 9.81 and R as 100. Tell me what is the value that you are getting as the value of F. This is coefficient of friction, so it will not have any kind of units. Tell me what is the value. So I have calculated the value and it is coming as 0.196. Now the permitted value is 0.15. This is more than this, so this is not okay. So this will not be permitted. Now let us move towards the another segment, that is the third segment, where when the pressure on outer and inner wheel is equal, F is equal to 0, that is called as equilibrium super elevation. See, this phenomenon is called as equilibrium super elevation, where we will consider the value of F equals to 0. So what we will do, E is equal to V square by GR. E is equal to 13.88 whole square by 9.81 into 100. So what we are getting as E, it is 0.196. So it is also not permitted because the maximum it should be less than or equal to 0.07, but it is not that, so it is not permitted. So these are the three things that we have calculated. We have learned how to design super elevation. We have learned those examples. In next segment, we will consider another example for super elevation. I hope you have understood the concept thoroughly. Thank you so much.